What is up, guys? Zan here from the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to continue the route combination encyclopedia, today focusing on quarters match coverage and how you can easily beat it for a one-play touchdown. But before we get into today's video, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys take the time to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads coming your way here on the Madden YouTube channel. If you guys want to take your game to the next level in Madden 21, check out my strategy site, gridirongameplans.gg. Gridiron Game Plans is your one-stop source for all things competitive Madden. Every week in our Vault update, we take a look at the meta for the most effective tactics available being used by pro players on the MCS circuit, breaking down not only how and why the pros do what they do, but most importantly, how you can counter those metas when you face them in online gameplay. On top of that, your subscription also includes any and every offensive and defensive game plan released on the website while your subscription is active. So head over to gridirongameplans.gg. $9.95 per month unlocks the entire website, and you can opt out at any time. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. We're going to be talking about the cover 4 quarters and how you can beat this particular coverage for a one-play score. Now, in order to get into this, what I'm going to go ahead and do is kind of explain the background of this coverage. I'm going to do this very, very briefly. If you guys want more detail about how this coverage works, again, guys, go over to my website, gridirongameplans.gg. I have my 2-4-5 nickel defensive game plan in which it revolves around match coverage and the ways that you can best run it and most successfully run it in competitive Madden. Now, let's go ahead and talk about in general what these rules are for this coverage. Again, keeping in mind that there are special checks and different formational things that cause the coverage to play different. But when you're playing a 2x2 formation on offense, which is what we have here, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, running back in the backfield, the way that this coverage works is that your pink zones in the slot get a jam on those slot receivers to disrupt them and then filter them off to the inside quarter safeties that are behind them. So the left quarter flat will filter the route off to Savage, and the right quarter flat Barnes will filter the route off to Amos. Now, if those routes stay vertical, say for instance, Jared Cook runs a streak. On this route combination, Adrian Amos would then turn and match him. This is what the biggest thing about cover 4 quarters is it's not really straight zone, but it's not also straight man either. It's this hybrid coverage where guys are going to match a route man to man based off of whether or not they stay vertical. Now, the landmarks for matching in this game are pretty easy to cause manipulations for a one-play score. So what we're going to do is, knowing that we can take these safeties and make them man up players, we're going to put our slots on curls. And this is going to pull down those safeties. Now, in this situation, you've noticed I've got 3 curls, and then I've just got a running back attacking the flat on a wheel route. Out here, out wide, we've got Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas is on a skinny post, which, as we know in this year's game, if you've got speed or route running or both, you can basically beat man coverage, especially off man coverage, with a skinny post for a one-play score. Don't worry, I'm going to take this tip a little bit more advanced here momentarily, but let's go ahead and snap the ball and show you what this looks like. So you see here how Michael Thomas cooks his man over the top, we throw it, and we rack it for a huge gain. Again, let's go ahead and kind of break down how this coverage is working and why it does what it does. So over here, we've got this outside player, Michael Thomas. If he runs a vertical route, he's going to be matched by his corner, which is Kevin King. So he gets to a landmark roughly of 10, 12 yards and then bends to the post. Kevin King at this point is responsible for taking him man to man. And as you can see, he's beat over the top. Now, again, we've got this player in the slot running that vertical route release on his curl. The quarter flat defender gets a jam on him and says, "Hey, safety, he's now yours." This safety realizes that it is a vertical route, so he then goes and bites down and hugs the back of it, matching it man to man. The same thing is occurring over here. In this spot, this player in the slot works off his jam and gets passed off to this safety, who then takes him and matches the route man to man. Over here on the outside, Emmanuel Sanders, he's running a curl route. Gets into his vertical stem, hits the landmark. This player then converts into man coverage and hugs the back. As a result, you've got everybody on this defense matching a curl, while one route is the can opener over the top for the one-play score. Now on this play right here, the running back out of the backfield is being referred to by the 3-rec hook defender, which is this player. This player is going to look for the third receiving option. As you can see here, there's 3 to the left and 2 to the right. And he's going to kind of match him and say, oh, hey, he's out in the flat, quarter flat, you take him. So after this guy jams, he says, okay, I've got the running back in the flat. And then the running back turns and runs vertically. And because he has already passed off one vertical threat, which is the slot receiver, when the running back bends vertically down the sideline, he then is responsible for him man-to-man. So what this allows you to do is take advantage of these rule sets and kind of play them against the defense. Now, you don't have to run curls. Let's say, for instance, you wanted to run a deep out route from the slot. You could go ahead and do that as well. And maybe you run, for instance, in this situation, if you run a curl and an out route on the same side, it's probably not great spacing, but you could go ahead and attack this way. If your route doesn't go vertical, Jair Alexander is going to drop off and play his zone rather than matching that guy man-to-man. But again, if you run a route combo that maybe looks something like this with the Texas concept underneath, you're going to see similar results. And obviously we got to throw out a sack right there, but everybody matched the route because of the routes all being vertical to their landmark. So again, when we take a look here at how this coverage works, this guy doesn't run vertical. So Jair looks for work. Says, you know what? I'm going to play my zone. And he just kind of drops off here. This player here in the slot, he runs the vertical route. So we get the reroute by this quarter flat defender. Here's a little shove. And then he's going to sink out into the flat. This guy right here then picks up the vertical route and Cook and matches him. Again, on this out route, we're getting the jam by the quarter flat defender, who's then going to go look for work in the flat. He stays vertical, therefore he gets matched on the out cut by this player. Meanwhile, again, on this skinny post, we've got him working over the top for the one-play score. Now, this concept is great, but I want to show you going back to the same route combination, but I'm going to flip it, right? So we're running the same 3 curls in a skinny post with a wheel route. This time I'm trying to attack Jair Alexander. You see right here that Emmanuel Sanders, when he cuts to the post, he actually did a good job beating his man as well, just showing you again that skinny posts are a great route to beat man-to-man. But I want to go back and talk about something that makes this even better. Michael Thomas has what is called, and I'm going to go ahead and remove my camera here for a minute. Michael Thomas has what is referred to as the short out and the short in elite. Now, what a lot of players think about these two abilities is that they are abilities that refer to the type of route that is being run, meaning a short in route is going to be, like a slant, a drag, an in, they're going to light up and get separation. Just like a short out would be, a out route would get a light up animation and get separation. I'm here to tell you right here and right now that short in and short out do not refer to the direction or the type of route being run. They refer to where the route is being run on the field. So in the case of a skinny post, that route is neither a short in breaking route, nor is it a short out breaking route. But Michael Thomas having that ability is going to light up on that route to get you the separation. And one thing that I would say that you guys should know about this is that if you have a route apprentice ability, the skinny post that is found in the route apprentice is actually a shorter breaking skinny post than most stock ones. If you take a look right here, I'm going to get the running backs route out of the way. This stock route on this play breaks it about 11 yards. Whereas if I put this player on a skinny post, it breaks it about 8 yards. And this particular skinny post that's found in the Hot Route Master is going to be a route that does, in fact, get activated when you run the short out elite. So because this route is outside the numbers and it is breaking in a short area of the grid, meaning less than 10 yards, he lights up on the cut of this route and gets more separation. You see right here how that route actually roasted his man better than the stock route. Again, take a look at the route, the separation difference here. So if I show you the instant replay, you're going to notice that with this hot routed route, he absolutely torches his man. He's open by a good 7 yards. And I'm not saying that, the other route isn't good, but you're going to notice right away here that if I run the exact same thing, but I use the deeper post, how he actually, right there, he's going to get a cut. He gets less separation here. And I did play a press animation right there, just for the record. But if I were to play the same off coverage and run that stock route, he's not going to get open by the same 7 yards. So let me go ahead and do that again real quick. Here's the same stock skinny post. Again, he lights up and he gets open, but he's not open by 7 yards. You know, he still is able to run for a touchdown in that regard. But again, just kind of understand that with this tip, now you guys understand, one, how the coverage works, and two, you also understand now how the short in and short out abilities light up outside or inside the numbers, and you can use the skinny post with a short out ability to absolutely roast mash coverage or man coverage in general. It's going to be able to roast it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, go ahead and drop those below. I want to know what you guys are struggling with in Madden 21. We've only got a couple weeks left. I'd like to help you guys out. This route combo encyclopedia is something that I'm doing to help you guys understand formulas to kind of create your own offense in Madden 22 when the game comes out. But I do have opportunities. I do have holes open in my schedule to do special request content. So if you guys want to be featured in a future YouTube video, go ahead and let me know below. I'll select some of the better questions, some of the better comments. Also be sure to like other people's comments. If you guys want to second or co-sign a request for a video, I'll choose some of the more well-liked comments as well. So definitely let me know. I'm looking forward to see what you guys come up with, and I'll be happy to do some videos here the rest of the week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab, and good luck.